Welcome back to the Rapp Show, right here on Ski 24/7. What a show. We are off with a bang for the last Friday in May, AP Bolski.
Yes, we are, man. Let's start it out with a bang, man. Let's continue.
June 1st is right around the corner, and of course, we got our man Xavier.
That's right.
Xavier.
In the
There
house.
it is. Yep, and got that June 1st coming out next week,
Yeah,
man.
June 1st, my birthday,
So how young will you be?
25.
25, all right.
Yes, sir.
How long you been rapping?
Since I was 13.
Okay, all right, so you put some time into this.
Every day of my life.
Every day. Let me ask you this, because you're a little bit older than my oldest son, but I see the influences and what, really his style and his taste in music was just an extension of me and what I liked growing up. But let me ask you this. Do you remember your parents, mom, dad, anybody listening to that old classic hip-hop, that golden era of hip-hop?
Yeah, my dad, he actually used to break dance. So, he had like a whole basket full of fucking cassette tapes with all kind of hip hop, Beat Street, all that. You know what I'm saying? And
Hell yeah.
he actually he had these two big giant speakers that he used to blast music from. Like, he'll open the door and he'll just blast music all day. And it'll be like a lot of blues. Like, it's just a bunch of different types of music. Like, it wasn't just hip hop, but he played that too.
Big time influence on your music and your musical taste. We just played that track. I gotta say, man, the keys on that track are phenomenal.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out to Stunt Doja. That's
Well, perfect timing. Why don't we get Stunt
Stunt.
right here on the air right now? Of course, he's been working with Doe Beezy, with Xavier.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, man?
Unmuch, man. Just chilling.
Let's talk some NFL since we got Stunt. Now, he's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
With a 49er hat.
Well,
Man, it's just a hat. It's fashion, man. It's just a hat.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
you think I cheered for the Pirates growing
Well.
up? No, but that yellow looks so good with this Iron Maiden shirt. I'll tell you that. Okay, so you're from D-Town. So
Yeah.
how long have you been in Houston?
Probably about almost 10 years, 7 years, something like that.
Okay. So you basically most of your production
Yeah.
so far in your prime of this business and being a producer in H-Town, a lot of that has happened here in the city. Do you find that you still have Dallas kind of in your style? You still have Dallas kind of in your blood when you're creating a track or when you're creating music, or is it on a worldly basis, kind of like Xavier's rapping?
It's a little of both, because sometimes I have to do a certain type of music. I revert back to that and have that little Dallas sound or whatever, and I do that. Then if I just want to expand it, I just do something different.
That's that D-Town boogie.
Yeah.
Is that calling?
Yeah.
All right, so let's move to the West. We both think that the Heat are going to take care of business. And, I'm not going to ask Soccer Talker Luis what he thinks about the Cheat or the Heat or whatever nickname he's going to give them. But we will talk a little bit of Spurs and Thunder as the Spurs rally back. They go home. They get some home-cooked tamales and some rice and beans right there on the Riverwalk and really put it back to the Thunder. Luis, I see you over there working hard. Are you checking notes, or is the game still going on? Did the Thunder make a 35-point comeback? That was last night, bro.
Yeah. What happened?
Now, are we good? I'm feeling swag. Spurs win another game. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Nobody laughed the first time you said it.
Hey, my boy AP Boski just laughed. Hey, man, Spurs put an ass whooping last night by 28 points, 117-89 over the OKC blunder. Like I said, I called it last week.
OKC blunder, huh?
OKC blunder. Spurs are going to take it in 6. We're going to go back to OKC and take that win.
So those two games that the Oklahoma City won was just a fluke?
No, I said it's Spurs in 6, but just the way, it's the conspiracy. NBA wants ratings. Of course, Spurs went to OKC. They lost 2 over there in OKC. And what happens? Spurs come back home. Like Adam said, tamales, beans, and rice. Hey, man, Arroz y frijoles is going to give you some energy. That's how we roll.
I guess the key is making sure those old guys don't run out of gas.
Speaking of old guys, yeah, they don't run out of gas. So it's all good.
Here he goes. Speaking of old guys, was he talking to you, AP?
I'm thinking so. He shot one back at me.
You could crush him with your left hand in one squeeze.
He won't do that. I'm a lovable guy.
That's
Yeah,
right.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Depends
Ginobili
on-
had 19 points, 6 assists last night. Tim Duncan had another double-double. I think he had 22 points, 12 rebounds. I'm telling you, man, San Antonio be feeding that or drinking that fountain of youth.
So this man is a true professional and like a big brother to me. And I'm so happy he's here at the Sports Rap Trap.
Yes, sir.
Riding with myself, AP Bolsky, and the
K-Dub.
rest of the gang here tonight. K-Dub. What up,
K-Dub.
K-Dub?
Deal, man.
Hey, it's good to hear that voice on that microphone,
Already.
sir. Your initial reaction, because you'd probably already heard what a racist pig this guy was.
He didn't lose his NBA team because of what he said. He lost his team because he cost the NBA money. And he tarnished the brand. And people
Now
are
we're
focused
getting to
on
it.
they focused on what he said. No, it doesn't matter what he said. The bottom line is that what he said costed 29 other billionaires money. And he put the NBA in a defenseless position. So,
With a brand new commissioner.
right.
Brand new guy on the job, and that's your first
Adam
task. Yeah, and I think he handled it as beautifully as a commissioner in that situation could have handled it.
Absolutely. And you know, what it really speaks to is, like I said, I think a lot of people are focused on, you know, the obvious racial ramifications and trying to turn it into, you know, something maybe even a little bit more different than what it really is. But, you know, bottom line is there are a lot of people out there who are defending Donald Sterling and they're not focused on what the reality is. Is that Mark Cuban could come out and say whatever he says. You know, Les Sterling could say whatever he wants to say. Any owner that they can say, they have the freedom to say whatever they want to say. But the minute that it cost the organization that they belong to, you know, significant revenue, they caused them significant brand damage, forcing the NBA to be affiliated with discussions that, bottom line, they don't want to and shouldn't have to be affiliated with.
This is, however, the lowdown with Kelso. So a couple of things that we have going on this week. We have this tiny love triangle that I was mentioning earlier with Mayweather and T.I. and Tiny. Forbes' most powerful women. Wiz's jail selfie. That's kind of funny to me. And then
Jail
also,
selfie? You mean you get to keep your phone in jail?
Apparently you do. Apparently. And then also 50 Cent's pitch. We have to get into that a little bit too.
Not good, Fitty.
No.
Yeah, not good at all.
Big shout out to my son Ashton for graduating high school. He's my oldest. He's on to bigger and better things. Go Cardinals. And until next Friday, what do we like to say?
That's a wrap.
Peace.
Peace.